Let's unbox it. All right. Oh. I might cry. Do you ever feel like super excited and then you feel like you sweating bullets at the same time? That's how I feel. Okay. Stop freaking playing! Stop freaking playing! Oh my god! Oh my god! I'm gonna cry! Oh my god, look! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god, it looks so nice. Oh my god. Oh my god, it took me 4 months to make this coloring book. Oh my god, it looks so good. Look. Oh my god. Hey, what's up, Lil Pop? It's your girl Yana, and this is where I sincerely teach millennials on how to invest in their dreams, interests, and sustain self-help strategies. Guys, okay, so I've been creating a coloring book for the past 4 months, and I'm going to be unveiling my coloring book to you guys, but I would like to share some background information with you all on how I got to this moment, how I got to this point. Y'all, today has been super duper emotional for me because I cried like twice about this coloring book because, I cried when I saw it. I'm going to leave a clip in here, okay? I cried when I saw it, and I also cried when I was praying and telling God, like, thank you. And I've already thanked him, like, while it was on its way. And when I saw on Thanksgiving Day, I looked on Amazon and got the green light for this book to be produced. And that was just everything to me. Now, I have the coloring book in physical form, and it's not just digital anymore. It's in physical form. 4 months ago, I lost my job. I lost my job because someone bought out the building where my job was at, and we had to leave within a week's span, and we had like a goodbye dinner and everything because it was just unexpected, and it was, abrupt, and it just happened suddenly. So I was without a job for 3 months. I did not have unemployment whatsoever. And within this time span is when I just got my iPad. I was already thinking I'm telling you, God was preparing me. I feel like God was preparing me to make this coloring book ever since January. And yeah, this is going to be a little spiel, so just rock with me, okay? And for the loyal people and people who want to know the backstory to a business, I feel like God was preparing me to create a coloring book ever since January. Why? Because even when I was at this job, on the downtime where I was at this job, I was drawing in my sketchbook, making different like fashion illustrations. And maybe on a separate video I will show you the fashion illustrations that I have made, okay? So in the downtime, I was making fashion illustrations, and I was like, ooh, 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 and I was showing all my coworkers that I can draw and all this other stuff. And they was like, oh, this is nice, this is nice, this is nice, right? So then the job was done. We did a goodbye dinner. Like I said, I had my iPad. I just purchased the iPad. At first, I was on Amaziograph, so that's the app where you can make mandalas. If you're not familiar with the mandala is, just type it in Google. It's Mandala. And then you were like, oh, that's a mandala. I've seen one of those before. I'm pretty sure you've seen a mandala before. So at first, I was playing on a Maziograph, making mandalas. And then somehow I got introduced to Procreate, okay? So that's what my second channel is going to be more about, like Procreate, doing things on Procreate. So if you guys are interested in Procreate, make sure you guys are subscribed to my second channel. I have a link in the description. By the time that this is posted, I need to make my second channel. So, anywho, so I downloaded Procreate. Then I was listening to the Roommates podcast. Shout out to Hafiz and Chris, because y'all was introducing Skillshare. I like talking about Skillshare, and they got all these videos of tutorials of like business and anything you want to learn how to do is on Skillshare, okay? Trust me, it's on Skillshare. So, shout out to the Roommates podcast. So, I just kept researching how to make my own coloring book, and I constantly every day was making coloring pages. In this time, this is like this year and last year has been my self-development journey, to where I was finding out things about myself that I wanted, that I had to identify within myself, of things that I do wrong and patterns that I was doing. So within the process, I was with this group, this women's moving forward outreach group, and my mentor Jamesia, she was like, she was everything, and she like held me accountable for everything, and we were making visions and making plans for ourselves to become entrepreneurs and things of that nature. So every woman had a goal, and my goal was to make my coloring book. Now, we ended the movement like in October. And yeah, I finally got the job in October once the movement was over. And I just kept on working on the coloring book, and it's now available. It's now in front of me. So that's the backstory of that's the backstory, because I feel like God was already preparing me to make this coloring book since January, because I was already drawing things just in my sketchbook, but not on Procreate. Voila! She's so cute. Okay, so it says coloring book aligned by design, affirmations for creatives and entrepreneurial spirits, and then here's my first and last name. So I made the cover myself. I made it on Canva, and I love it. It turned out really, really good. I like bust out crying. I'm gonna leave a clip. I'm gonna leave a clip of my real true reaction when I unboxed it, okay? So let's read the back. It does have a picture of me right there in the corner, okay? So it has a description. A Wisconsin YouTuber known as Ceciliana on YouTube, where she teaches millennials on how to invest in their dreams, interests, and sustain self-help strategies through chit-chats, how-tos, and humorous reviews. As of today, she has over 38,000 views and 103 videos. I have more videos than that and probably more views, because this is when I started the coloring book. Okay? So let me read the coloring book's description. Have you been feeling like yourself lately? I mean, your true self. Are you tired of hearing what everyone thinks is best for you? Have you found yourself using social validation as a measurement of your self-esteem? This self-actualization coloring book was created for young women like you, who may have got lost in the sauce in other people's doubts and opinions, when truthfully, at your core, you are aligned by your own design. Each coloring page features large printed designs and affirmations that'll guide you to finding your you back. Get aligned by the design. Alright guys, see the actual inside of the book, like the actual coloring pages, is going to be in a separate video from this one, okay? But I want to tell you why I named this coloring book Aligned by Design. Because I struggled myself with worrying about how other people thought of me or their opinions, and trying to align to what other people believe I should be and all this other stuff. So I was wrapped up in that. And then also, I never felt like I had low self-esteem, but until you really discover yourself, there are certain aspects in your life that you don't feel the most confident in. And there was an area in my life, such as this one, using social validation as a measurement of my self-esteem. So I would say I can admit that I was subscribed to that type of thinking, and that's not the greatest thinking, because God aligned you a certain way. Like, God gave me this vision to make my own coloring book. God gave me the talents to be able to draw. God gave me the talent to be able to match things and make colors look nice and make things, decorative and all that other stuff. So I will be having decor videos as well on my other channel as well. So it's going to be like art, decor, and tech on my second channel. Did Align by Design because I want to teach millennials and people that are not millennials, Generation Z, that you have to align by what God gave you to be, not what everybody else say you need to be doing, because everybody do not have the best interests at heart for you. And there's so many doubters out here that, like, this is bound to help someone. You know what I'm saying? This coloring book is bound to help someone out there with their self-esteem, if they feel anxiety and they like to color and it relieves stress for them. So this coloring book is made to help other people, okay? So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. There will be a part 2. I'm super excited for this. Guys, if you want your own copy or you want to gift it to someone, it is on Amazon and it's only available on Amazon. I will leave this link in the description. I'll see you in my next one. It's your girl, Sincerely Yana.